Polling for 18 municipal councils and 8 Nagar Panchayats held smoothly. No major untoward incident reported. Good afternoon, welcome to Istv English News. I'm Surabla Kangabam. Let's see the news in detail. Polling for the election of 279 members of 18 municipal councils and 8 Nagar Panchayats in some areas of Four Valley district, which started from 8 a.m. at 568 polling stations, has concluded relatively peacefully. Except for minor incidents here and there has been no report of any major unwanted incident. State security personnel were deployed at every polling station to ensure a peaceful, free and fair polling. In all, 685 candidates, out of which 199 of Congress, 181 of BJP, 16 of CPI, 9 of Lok Janashakti and 280 independent candidates are contesting in the election. 2,840 personnel are being used for the polling. The polling will conclude at 4 p.m. On the other hand, for the first time in Manipur, women polling personnel have been utilized in the election of Nambol Municipal Council. 5 women polling personnel were assigned at the 10 polling stations. Talking to the ISTB News, SDO Nambol Nomaikapam Ramananda said the initiative has been taken up on a trial basis by the Election Commission of India. He further said many officials have to be retired from their respective government services. If so, there will be a lot of hindrances in the election process in future. The main objective of utilization of women polling personnel is to avoid such shortages likely to be faced in future, he added.
Polling station polling parties Manipur Sakagi employing and at some point of time, say after 10 years of VI, 5 years of VI, retired to the employees employees at some point of time, Manipur election Nupa employees the Swan work adana masigi problem ji aina khangzabadagi ahan boina Manipur amtang experiment ama oina nupi polling official jingje election duty thajaraga amtang changing tawjabani khogi election duty se khoina appointment je tho batam cha nupa employees sing si maroina hoi ana ye ki kai kakpiu khotpiu haiba mayam sa khoi thingjayeba aduna masi haiba nupa employees sing da anova inot ama gong pinanaba haidi nupi bok thai nupa khoni kai gi kaknaba haigi dono haiba sigi message ama joina pijaning badagi tawjabali.
Troops of 41 Assam Rifles of 9th Sector AR organized a veterinary camp at Siruhi village in Ukhrul district. A number of animals had been vaccinated during the camp. Particularly many dogs were given anti-rabies vaccine, informed a press release issued by the PRO IGAR South. Despite the fact that people in different parts of Manipur are facing a lot of hardship after the recent earthquake, residents of Soibam Laikai areas reportedly got panicky as smoke was seen coming out of the earth near an electric pole at Soibam Laikai Citizens Club in Imphal East District today. A team of Manipur Fire Service and Power Department rushed to the spot and inspected the situation. Later, it came to be known that the smoke was from an electric short circuit that occurred at the electric pole. A public meeting held at Lamlong adopted many resolutions with regard to the damages caused at Lamlong market in the recent earthquake. Some of the resolutions passed are dismantling of the market building, even though more area is required for the construction of new market building, taking help from the authority concerned to come up with a positive solution, handing over the responsibility of any development work of the market to the Lamlong Kaitel Development Committee, etc. A public marathon on the theme Run for Health, Better Roads, Better Life was held at Tamai headquarters in Tamenglong district on January 5. The public marathon was organized jointly by Tamai Headquarters Students Union and Liangchi Youth Club in association with 14th Sikh Regiment Tamai Post. Commanding Officer of 14th Sikh Regiment, Colonel Rohit Khanna, President of Liangmai Naga Council, Matun Daubo, General Secretary of Liangmai Naga Council Inoch Niumai, President of Liangmai Pui Baugdi, pastors and leaders of many churches, social activists and leaders of different organizations took part in the flag-off ceremony of the marathon. The objective of the marathon was to make people aware of the importance of maintaining good health and also to draw the attention of the government to improve the dilapidated condition of Imphal-Tamai Road. Around 250 persons from Tamai and Makui areas participated in the marathon. The event started from Tamai Makui through IT Road, which is about 30 kilometers long. Speaking on the occasion, many speakers appealed to the government to take up steps to improve the deplorable condition of the road. They also drew the attention of the government to take action against any agency responsible for delay in implementing the developmental works at Tamai. Colonel Rohit Khanna assured of taking up developmental work at the senior secondary school at Tamai. Secretary of Tamai Authority Council, who is also a woman activist and president of Liangmai Naga Council, Matun Daubao, appealed to the government to repair the road at the earliest.
According to the government norms, request.
Better roads! Supreme Better roads!
The Meitei International Civic Action Network, MICAN, has appealed to all concerned to give up arms, culture and threatening people by means of gun and bombs to cause bloodshed among the brothers of the same community. Even if there happens to be any grudge between two parties, both sides should try to solve the matter through the process of talks. Even though someone has made certain mistakes, considering that we are one, opportunity must be given to the person concerned to correct his mistakes, a press release issued by the network said. Furthermore, it appealed to make a united community and stand together to fight for the rights of the people of the community rather than hurting one another with the gun culture. A number of trees which were once planted by the Chief Minister, ministers and many MLAs in and around the city along the roadside with an objective of making Imphal a green city have been dying due to the blacktopping work done in the city. The asphalt mixed with the stone touched the stems of the trees. In this connection, a team of scientists led by Director of the Institute of Bioresources and Sustainable Development, Dinabandhu Sahu, inspected the blacktopping work being done along the road from North AOC to Chingmairong today. Director Sahu said, the trees planted along the road, which are meant to control pollution through the trees' oxygen supply, will die gradually if the blacktopping on the road continues to harm the stems of these trees. He said, we all must understand its consequence.
Kill these trees, it will be disastrous. So my appeal to the people of Manipur is, wherever the trees are there, just to leave some space around so that the roots will expand and the trees will be strengthened, so the growth of the tree will be extremely good.
Manipur is a state bountiful, endowed with not only art and culture, games and sports, but also with natural beauty. However, some of the beautiful places that could be the tourist destinations are lying unused, and the government seems to be doing nothing in this regard. Recently, a media team went to Tamenglong district along with All Manipur United Clubs organization AMUCO to help and distribute relief materials to the quake victims. Istv found a beautiful rock garden at Taningzang village in the district. The sizes of the rocks range from about 20 to 200 feet in height. There are numerous small rocks near the tall rocks. The garden is known as Takungtu in Liangmai dialect. The biggest rock is called as Mother, which is Pui, and the middle one is called Father, Papiu. Moreover, the rock about 100 feet tall is called Auntie, Panai. The shortest but biggest rock is called Grandma, Pate, and the smallest rocks are called Children, Pana. The Taningzang village, where the rock garden is located, is about 40 kilometers far from Tamenglong headquarters. Talking to the Istv News, the chairman of the village, T.R. Ringtheng said, in Liang Mai dialect, Chakung means orchid and Tu means rock. A memorandum has been submitted to the Department of Tourism to recognize the place as a tourist spot through the local MLA Kikonbo Nyumai 3 years back. However, no positive response has been received so far. He further said, a waterfall is located below the rock garden and a cave is also located above the rock garden too. In fact, it is very nice and interesting place. If the Department of Tourism recognizes the place as the tourist spot, the residents of Taningzang village are always ready to welcome the tourists and give good hospitality to them, he added.
Nung asi Manipur natraga India su masing thiba nung wai bai ai haina akhoi khalli aduga hojik si akhoi area gi waina tawsiam area chairman council su chairman conference asida conduct tawraga nung asi mathak ta sagai juklap sing tawraga mayam karaga photo su namduna akhoi tawrabani si akhoi tawsam subdivision gi waina tourist spot si akhoi tanarase haina akhoi leblu bani leblu gomna akhoi memorandum samisu akhoi tawbani.
Well, on the other hand, Vice President of Amuko, Wairakpam Gonendro, who was also on the trip, said, such a beautiful place has been neglected by the government, which is very unfortunate. Tourism is one sector which the government should give top emphasis. The Department of Tourism and the state government must take necessary steps to develop the place and show the world that Manipur is not lagging behind in tourism sector, he added.
Tourism Pandiga Toy Maramaduna Yamna Tuba Matamda Sargana Ming Zangviduna, Aquina Mapamsi Oyagan and Kanzari Mapamista, Tuna Sembio, Masi Shema Matamda, Lambi Song, Sisu Shem Pagalona, Klejari Kunja Sing Sisu, Aqui Sapsana Himina with Musisan and Lamina have from Tamzari. Madame Yamna Tuba Matamda, we tourism Marilla in Abasina, Aquima Pamasa Tourism Sembio, have a Semokogis Hateki Tamzari.
Members of the Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee have met Chief Minister Okram Ibobi and urged him to fulfill their demand for inclusion of Meitei community in the Scheduled Tribe list of the Indian Constitution today. President of the committee said justification for their demand was elaborately presented during the meeting. The notion that inclusion of Meitei community in the Scheduled Tribe list will impinge on the rights of the hill people is completely false. A meeting will be convened on January 17 to take public opinion on this, he said.
Next, Bihar. Maramaduna simple language the Haraga. Low Sangamama the Lupa, La Amapibise, Moen La Manga Tarapi had the Yole. Azumtona. Lamsi Thado Maga, Maitena, Manipur, Magi, Punabulam, just kid Rama, Manipuri, Leoni, Maitidi, this is a considered view of the Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee of Manipur. Asini, Adnasi took the way at this is our bounden duty. Maitegi took the way at the Yan critical way. Adno Tangrata, Hantaki Tangrata, Laishida, Mayam Lenatana. Karmain to na baro sarkar da Manipur sarkar da ai koi gi masi thuna chalandaba yadde ai bagi keno se ai koi gi action se masi suggest to you morally support to you physically love you financially dan to you hai ne koi hajeri.
Minister of Social Welfare A.K. Mirabai today flagged off a group of children from the office of the Wide Angle Social Development Organization at Sagolban Moirang Hanubalairak on a tour to visit the historical and other places of Manipur. The tour group comprised more than 200 children. Mr. Mirabai said, if the children are not led in the right direction in time, the society will start falling behind. The Social Welfare Department is trying its best to ensure good physical and mental health of the children under 6. She appealed to the people of Manipur to give up hatred among different communities and unanimously work for the betterment of the society. A mega musical concert of non-professional singers on the theme "Let's Treat Elderly People with Love" will be held on January 16 at the auditorium of Manipur State Film Development Society. The concert will be organized by Sargam, Performing Musical Institute. Talking to media person at the press meet held at Manipur Press Club today, President of Sargam B. Netachandra said, money collected from the concert will be used for the betterment of elderly people. Meanwhile, the organizing committee of the mega event will start visiting different old age homes from tomorrow and help the elderly people there.
Old age homes da chalasi haibna simba kaya gi wakal lai base koina masi thojong masi tawhei daba amadi toroi daba poni mamangai gi chahi kaya gi mamang da leiram daba pone do hoji tholai base koina kari gumba wakal kharjagi kanba yagadra natraga hoji hoji moina khangi ba awa basida yamna nungai hanba moi thamoi si yamna punsi nungsangna amuke hena sangna leihnabagi shanti poroknabagi wakal londa moida mateng pangjaba sini koi yamna akanba koi moto haigadra koi thamjariba.
The headlines once again. Polling for 18 municipal councils and 8 Nagar Panchayats held smoothly. No major untoward incident reported. Thank you so much for joining with us.